Hey guys, my name is Jeff Knoll, and I am the leader of a team of kid movie reviewers whose mission it is to review movies meant for kids. Now, I think that adults reviewing kids' movies is just crazy. Seriously, what do we know about what you like to watch?
Nothing.
Now, like Professor X before me, I've assembled a crack band of movie review superheroes to give you the real scoop on what's hot and what's not at movie theaters for kids. Kids Review Crew on set. Okay, review crew, your mission is to watch and review The Missing Link, a brand new animated movie opening on April 12th.
Let's do this! Booyah! Kids Review Crew!
Legend tells of a lost species, a link between man and beast. For centuries, he's lived in hiding, but at long last, he's reaching out and ready to be found.
It's still there. Excuse me. Hi. You can speak.
Yes, and I write as well.
So, did you guys think the film was funny?
I thought it was hilarious. It was really well done. All the characters were super funny and had funny things to say.
Right.
I just like that the occasional, subtle kind of joke thrown in there. That seemed to always get the most laughs.
Give an example.
There was this kid behind the scene, and he picked his nose, and he ate it, and he made sure no one was watching. He's like,
Covert nose picking. Okay guys, the Kids Review Crew are back from watching The Missing Link. Let's have a chat and see what you thought about it. How did you feel it was from a humorous point of view?
I thought it was amazing. All the jokes didn't fly over my head. Adult humor was in it. Adults could cast the jokes, and also child's humor. Amazing.
So it's good for co-watching, is what we call a movie where parents and kids can watch the movie together. What was the best part of the movie? Let's start with you.
Well, I thought the best part of the movie was the battle inside the ship, where the guy's swinging the axe at him, and it's this wild chase, and it's just very cinematic. It's like a giant cinematic moment that'll stay in the watcher's minds for a very long time.
Something that I thought hit more than that at rock bottom was the part where the ice bridge broke. And they were grabbing onto icicles from hanging off the bottom of the bridge, and they were slowly cracking. They had to grab onto new ones and somehow find a way up.
I offer you a glimpse of a legendary creature, lost in time. Neither ape nor man, but a giant. He's had many names.
Actually, I go by Susan.
So, do you guys believe in Sasquatches?
sort of. I mostly believe in unicorns.
Oh, well.
I think that they were once around, but they're no longer around. Like, they went extinct.
Did they talk?
I don't think so.
We haven't seen one before, but that doesn't mean it's not real.
Yeah, very true.
I think maybe there's an animal sort of like a Sasquatch, but not the actual thing.
Right, like your dad.
How dare you?
Do any of you guys believe in Sasquatch, Bigfoot?
Not really. I kind of think it's just like a fairy tale kind of thing.
People's belief. I'm like 99% sure that it probably doesn't exist.
Okay, well that's pretty certain.
Pretty certain, but 1%.
I mean, if it does exist, that's...
Yeah, what about the other one? The other one!
We would hope that that if he does exist, he's like Susan.
Yes,
Yes.
let's hope.
Susan.
Yeah, Susan.
That is a girl's name.
Yes, that's correct.
It suits you.
So, what did you guys think of the animation style? I mean, there's lots of different styles. I've touched a hot button. Let's start with
you
Andrew.
have.
I actually, most of the time, until halfway through the movie, I didn't actually notice it was stop motion. I actually thought it was actually CGI animated, which for it to stand up to computer-generated images is pretty good.
Yeah.
From the beginning of the movie, when they're like coming down on that wide shot showing on the streets, you see everything moving. There is not one lifeless thing in that. Everything is moving, everything is perfect. The water animation was amazing. And it was like the physics that were put into that were amazing. And I feel like I'm saying amazing a lot. But yeah, the entire animation was incredible and how it could put into that kind of style. Like all you can see, everything is a living, breathing thing.
You might say that it was amazing.
Yes, maybe.
I really liked the transition. It was always this map that they were showing where they were going. So like on the map, it would draw like a line from like the Antarctic to like all these different places that they traveled to. And I found it really cool.
Was it educational?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
It taught us like all the like different countries and like where each one is on a map.
Okay, so.
And like how the map kind of transitioned into the scene, so like it'd be like, oh, they're going there, and then it had this really cool graphics, and then there you were in that place with them.
On all the characters, how they had all of the details, it was good details in actual animation.
But I like the texture. Like the texture, you could imagine just like if you watched it in 3D, just reaching for it and you could possibly like feel the texture. Like the grass, it looked like actual grass and it was really cool.
You have killed my grandmother! Quick, 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 someone should give her the kiss of life.
You're the man for the job.
I think it was just the style, but it was a little funky looking. Like the nostrils were here and the nose were so pointed. I feel personally like the scenery was more realistic than the people.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Well, I thought it was like really well done. I see that the people could have like had less pointy noses and stuff, but I felt like it was kind of like virtual reality. Like I felt like I was in the movie and I was like really part of it,
Right.
and like you could really see what was happening along the journey.
I could tell who the bad guy was because like if you look at their noses, the bad guy's nose sort of looked like a beak from like an eagle or a vulture or something. So you could tell that he was the bad guy because it looked like.
Bad guys are usually bald too. Did you ever notice that in movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he had a giant scar.
What was special about the movie?
It was special to me because at the end when the Sasquatch found his true home and his true like happiness, it was like very good.
Did you like the voice actors?
Oh yes, I love how Hugh Jackman was in it because he was amazing in The Greatest Showman. He was amazing in this.
Yeah.
And just knowing that like one of the stars that I like is in it made me want to go watch the movie even more.
Yeah.
And it was so amazing.
It was pretty cool to have such a big name actor voicing one of the characters. Yeah.
I just thought like the voice acting matched the person.
Oh really? Yeah. Okay.
Like I thought that the evil person's voice was pretty evil, and all their voices kind of matched their personality.
So you think that Zach Galifianakis is actually a Sasquatch?
He's definitely a Susan. That's for sure.
He's definitely a Susan.
He's definitely a Susan. Sorry, Susan.
He's watching you.
That's scary. That does sort of look like my dad.
Oh, sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad. Was there a special message that you found in this movie, Addison?
No matter what you look like, you always have a place in this world. I thought that was a really good message. That was
Like that you're here for a reason. He's like, he thought it was just by chance that he ended up being the last Sasquatch, but everything has a reason.
I need someone who knows the wild places of the world, and you're the world's greatest adventurer.
What exactly do you ask of me?
I'm lonely. I'm the last of my kind. But on the other side of the world, they talk of this creature, the Yeti. I think these Yetis are my cousins. Can you take me there?
I give you my word.
Okay, what is it?
What?
Your word.
No, it's a figure of speech.
Sounds good. What is it?
I think the message was be yourself no matter what and don't change anything about yourself. And do what you love.
So let's talk about the meaning behind some of the storyline here.
I was gonna say that there's two, in a way, which one is pretty much don't go ahead thinking that you're more important and the other people's needs are more important and that you need to do that thing. But really you just need to slow down, talk to others. And also another one in the sort of climax of the movie is sort of maybe that family just isn't right for you. Or like those friends, family aren't right for you.
I would say never give up because like we said earlier, they hit rock bottom and they didn't give up. They never stopped doing what they wanted to do. He even went to the family that he said he would.
That's a great message, especially for kids.
Stick with your friends. Let's say there's like some cool kids and you're just over there with your friends and you want to be like a part of their group.
Yeah.
Don't just leave your friends behind because you want to be with them. If you're just trying to fit in with them because you think it'll make you cool, don't leave your friends behind because of that.
You can pick up that message from the film that it obviously has more than just an entertainment value. So, should it be a sequel, Caden?
I think there should be.
Okay.
Because it was kind of left on a cliffhanger.
Really?
Like there's different parts where like Susan, or no, I should start with this.
Andrew,
Also, may I point out that is, for some reason to me, the hair, now looking at it, looks like a bit like lasagna.
Fair point. Garfield would enjoy this movie.
She's not wrong.
Garfield would enjoy this.
Maybe the designer was eating lasagna while he's making the character.
Wow.
Throw me out of the pit.
I think it might be a little too heavy.
Nonsense. Now, give it all you've got.
Oh, it's hard to know whose fault that was.
Okay, guys, this is the big moment. I need you to score this movie between 1 and 5, 1 being a stinker and 5 being awesome. What are your ratings?
I'd give it a 3 because I thought it was a little bit cheesy, but it was actually really funny.
Okay, 3 is good.
I'd give it a 3.5.
Oh, okay.
Because I found the concept a little weird and a lot of movies have that same concept, but they added really funny things to it and I just found it hilarious.
Okay, Lily.
I'd give it a 4 out of 5 because I like the message and how it was animated with all the voices in together.
Excellent.
I would also give it a 4 out of 5 because the message was really, really nicely done, and it was like you don't always have to be like everyone else. You can be your own unique self.
That's a great message for kids to hear, that you just need to be yourself. Last but not least.
I would give it a 4 out of 5 also, because though there were some strange parts in there, it was overall a pretty funny movie, and there were some random plot twists that you didn't expect, and those plot twists were almost always humorous. So I really liked it overall.
Well, thanks, crew. That was awesome. Okay, guys, we're at the big moment now. What is your score? Let's start down here with Kate.
Definitely a 4.5 for me.
Okay, and why?
Because it was very climactic and also very heartbreaking at times, certain times. Also very funny and just all around great.
Excellent. Andrew.
4.
And?
So 4 out of 5 stars. I like it because it got that mix of action that I usually like with other superhero movies. And also, they also have like that cool like travel montage of traveling around the world, sort of like how I like it with Indiana Jones.
Oh, okay.
Things like that.
James.
I would give it a solid 1. I'm kidding. I actually would.
A filmmaker has just fallen off his chair somewhere in Los Angeles.
Oh, I feel bad for him. I would give it a solid 5 out of 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was a good movie for all ages that can be enjoyed from any kind of perspective of any kind of personality with anything we can relate to. Solid 5.
Excellent. And Ethan?
4.5.1. I don't know why. I honestly, at first, I didn't really like the animation, but then when we started to see like the water and like all the action scenes, it started to get better and I started to enjoy it more. And I thought the storyline was well thought. I liked the change in background, how it went from like jungles to icy mountains to like deserts. I thought that was interesting.
So guys, that brings us to the end of our review. Thank you so much for participating.
Hey, sorry, Jeff.
Yeah?
We got this.
Make sure to check back for our next review.
Check us out on social media and subscribe to us on YouTube.
Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.
Kidz Review Crew!
Here we go, and action.
Your mission is to watch and review The Missing Link, a brand new animated movie opening on October.
And action.
Your mission is to watch and review The Missing Link, a brand new movie opening on October